Hello, this is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a licensed realtor in Northern Colorado with 8Z Real Estate, and today we are talking about Loveland, Colorado, and the latest real estate market data. All right, we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about everything that is going on in Loveland, Colorado. We're going to look at the latest data that's available to us, and then we're going to talk about what this means to you. So let's try to get this going here quickly. I have broken each one of these slides into single family homes as well as attached homes. So the attached homes are going to be your condos and your townhomes. The single family homes are likely your detached homes. So let's dive in and see what's going on. All right, the condos and townhomes, new listings. There were 45 new listings in August 2022, up from only 29 last month. So that's a lot of new inventory. The single family homes were 164. There were 168 last month, so pretty steady on that one. Now we're gonna look at the closed sales. There were 42 closed townhome sales, up from 41 the previous month, so that's real close. And single family detached homes, there were 134 closed sales, up from 132. So pretty steady, but a slight bit of growth in both categories on that one. So that is pretty awesome to see. Now we're gonna look at the median sales price. Those attached homes, the median sales price was $386,571, which is up from $366,839. So that's actually an increase of $20,000 on the median sales price. So that is big news. People are saying that home prices are dropping. You're seeing here that on the townhomes in Loveland, they actually went up over $20,000. Again, this is median. It kind of jumps around depending on what sells each month. Now, those detached single family homes, the median price was $545,000, so that is down from $588,950 the previous month. Okay, let's move along here. This is the percentage of the original asking price. Now, I think this is the most fascinating slide on all this. We've been hearing about how everyone's going over the asking price. You got to bid 105% of the original asking price to get a home, and that's been dropping kind of all across Northern Colorado. This is really interesting to me that the attached homes in Loveland averaged 103.2%, which is actually an increase from 102.9. So paying 3% above the asking price is pretty wild to see that it's still that hot in Loveland. And then those detached homes have dropped to 98%. So it is down from 100%, 0.3. So, but these were at 104% probably 3 or 4 months ago. So it is dropping there. You don't have to bid so high. You don't have to go 5% above the asking price to get the home. You can just bid that asking price or close to it. So really good information there. Okay, and then in Loveland, the inventory, the month's supply. So this is broken down on if with the current demand, how many months would it take to sell everything that's on the market? Those attached homes are 1.5 months. That is up from 0.8 months. So that's a huge increase. You can see how low, like we had less than a month's worth of inventory. Now we're at a month and a half. So that is actually positive news, really for everyone, in my opinion. And then the detached single family homes is at 1.6 months. That's what it was last month also. So inventory, basically we're considered a balanced market at 5 or 6 months worth of inventory. Below 5 months of inventory is a seller's market, and then above 6 months worth of inventory is a buyer's market. So we're still very strong on the seller side. Sellers are still in control. However, things are changing. So that is getting pretty interesting there. Okay, so what does this really mean to you? Okay, so I'm hopefully talking to both buyers and sellers here. So let's talk real quick about what the data is that we just saw. Actually, in Loveland, we saw that the prices, especially on the townhomes and the condos, actually went up the median sales price. We saw that there was an increase in the amount of the original percentage of the original asking price. So that tells me the market is still really hot. And as we saw, we're under 2 months worth of inventory. So a month and a half's worth of inventory. So there's still a lot of demand. People still want to live in Loveland, Colorado. So if you are a seller, it's still a great time to sell. You're going to take advantage of the huge appreciation that we saw, 18, 20 to 20% worth of appreciation each year over the last couple of years. So you've got a lot of equity in your home. So if you're going to sell, you're going to cash out and make a good return on it. And if you're buying and selling, so maybe you're moving up, or let's say you're downsizing within the same market, you're going to take advantage of all that appreciation and then move into another house in the area. And you'll be able to actually choose which house you're moving into, have a little bit of time to make your decision. It's not as crazy as it was a few months ago. So in my opinion, now is a fantastic time to buy and sell. So if you're gonna downsize or get a larger house or whatever for your growing family, now's a fabulous time. Give me a call. Okay, and then if you are a buyer, so same idea, I kind of just said it. If you're a buyer, things have slowed down to where you don't have to go 5% above the asking price, although in Loveland we saw it's still really high. But on the detached homes, it was 98%. So of the original asking price. So you could get a house at the asking price or slightly below, which is fantastic news compared to what we saw a few months ago where it was 105%. So you're probably not going to be up against 20 other offers. You're probably going to be able to take a little bit of time. You don't have to buy the house within 2 hours of it going on the market. You can take your time through the weekend, look at everything that's on the market, choose what's going to be the best house for you. So it's a much better time to buy than over the last couple of years. However, interest rates have increased, so your monthly payment's going to be a little bit higher. So I still say all the time, marry the house and date the rate. So obviously find something that you love, that you want to be in a long time, marry that house, stay with it forever, but date that rate so you can refinance. So pick up whatever you can get while this market has this kind of lull. I think things are going to pick up in the spring. I think we're going to be back in that frenzy again. So now is a great time to pick something up. And then next year, if the rates do come down, you can always refinance. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. If you found any value in this video, please give me a thumbs up. That really means a lot to me. And if you want to know more information about Northern Colorado real estate, you can subscribe to my channel. I do videos for Loveland, Fort Collins, Windsor, Greeley, and then kind of a Northern Colorado video, as well as other tips and tricks for buyers and sellers. So anyways, subscribe and I will keep adding more content for you. If you have more questions about Northern Colorado real estate, you can always go to my website, which is andyhawbaker.com. Thanks for checking this out. I'll talk to you soon.